Martin Lappin here with Alternative Heating Solutions. There seems to be a bit of confusion about the purge timer on G series. And what it does, it keeps the coals you have from going out. Changing it isn't going to make you a coal bed if you don't have one to start with. And what I do for first-time owners, it comes from the factory set at 93 and 30. Most of the time I found if you change the on time from 3 to 5 minutes, that takes care of your problems. For first-time owners, I will change the 90 to maybe an hour. And do that, you press escape. You see the whole block's lighted up. Press OK. Now the first number's lit up. You can switch between the first and second with the left and right. Then up and down changes them. So if you want 60, you change it, press OK, escape. Now it's set for 60. And to make sure it takes, you can cycle through them. Now it's set for 60. And what this does, initial delay is, let's say it reaches your high temp shutoff, and if in an hour it doesn't have a call for heat, it goes to the second line, opens the damper, turns the fan on, runs for 5 minutes, then it shuts off. After that, every 30 minutes, it's going to repeat the second line. It's going to open the damper, turn the fan on, run for 5 minutes. Then it's going to wait for 30. And it'll keep repeating the second and third step until you have another call for heat, and it runs a full cycle. For the most part, on new owners, like I said, I'll change it to 65 and 30, and that's all it takes. I found if you're burning dry wood and you're burning the proper size splits, you can leave it on the 90. That's where I've been running for years now. And I've even had it make it through several 60-degree days, and it's never gone out. Now, if you're burning softwoods that don't make a lot of coals, you may have to play with that some. I had one new owner that he was burning cribbage from work. It was all pine. I think we had his set at 35 and 20 to keep the coals going. Once he started mixing hardwoods in, we went back to 65 and 30. What you're going to want to avoid, though, is setting it such a short cycle that it's continuously running the purge. I should say too often. On warmer days with little to no load, it could eventually creep up until you hit the high temperature cutout, and then it's going to shut down until it drops to like 140. On them days that it's that warm, you might just want to consider batch burning, which I have a video on that too. This has been Martin Lappin of Alternative Heating Solutions. Women don't find you handsome, at least they can find you handy.